Alright, so 2-minute Tanya tidbit for today. So yesterday's Tanya, the Alter Rebbe mentioned the idea that by a beinoni, if he's trying to lower down his body, that his body shouldn't disturb him for serving God, he has to really break his entire body. As even though seemingly it's only the animal soul which disturbs, but by a beinoni, his main being is his animal soul. His main being is his body. And therefore, if he wants to lower it down, the animal soul, he really has to lower down his entire body. As opposed to by a tzaddik, the tzaddik is entirely about his godly soul. And therefore, who he really is his godly soul. He also has a body, but that's something which is external to him. And the Alter Rebbe gives an example today by Hillel HaZaken, where Hillel would tell his students before he would go eat that he's going to do a favor to the low and despicable one, meaning he was referring to his body, that he's going to do his body a favor by the fact that he's feeding it, because his body was something which is foreign to him. It's like a stranger who he's going to do a favor to. And therefore, who was he? He was his godly soul. What was his whole being? Was serving God, and that's what his whole energy was. His animal soul was just a secondary thing which also existed that he had by him. But his godly soul was really energizing him and giving him his entire life and his sustenance, because he totally transformed the animal soul, that the animal soul should also be included within the godly soul, should be totally serving God as well. And that was his whole existence. But that's only true by a tzaddik, where he totally refined it, where he totally transformed that the animal soul should also be like a godly soul. But by a beinoni, who still has his animal soul, and his animal soul wasn't yet transformed to good, therefore right now it's still something which is a disturbance, that is what's energizing the person. And therefore that's what's giving him all of his sustenance. And therefore that is the entire person. So if he wants to be able to start serving God properly, he has to lower down his entire body, as that's what's disturbing him from being able to focus on godliness. That's the end of today's Tanya. See you next time.